Hello everyone, I'm ExtraCheesy87, and this is Let's Play Yeast 7 Part 3. In the previous video, we went to the super duper ancient evil shrine. Okay, maybe not evil, but there was an evil turtle there. So like, I don't know, maybe your shrine's not evil, but if you're letting evil people live in it, then, I guess he's not a person. And I mean, he's not necessarily evil, but he did attack me for no reason, and he got put into the ground where he belongs. We're supposed to going to talk to the king, but I suppose we should do just a little traipsing, a little traveling around. War hasn't been over long enough for the shops to stop stocking weapons. I really wish they would, though. Would it kill them to sell some cute clothes around here? Yes. If you ever buy a cute cloth instead of a sword, Rome will invade us and put us to the pike. Hey there, everything okay? If you stand still for some time, your health will begin to recover. If you're not injured too bad, they should save you some recovery items. You think I'm going to use a recovery item? Who do you think I am? I mean, I can't guarantee I won't ever use any. It's one of those things where, like, I don't know, maybe we get to the final boss and that shit's too hard and I'm done with the game and I'm like, fuck it. But I persevered through worse, so we probably won't use items. We have plenty of recovery medicines, at least not in boss fights. I don't know, item usage in these games is always so weird where it's like, or really just games in general, is a lot of the times it becomes like, if you use items, the fights become trivialized, and if you don't use items, they become literal hell. I hear the goods that were on hold to the war have finally begun shipping. I'm sure there'll be more weapons and armor on display soon. God, he's begging me for rare gems. What should I do? She says the gems we carry in our shop aren't enough to satisfy her. I swear having a selfish daughter is draining. I saw a hungry child from Old Town as I returned to the grocery shop. Returned from grocery shopping. We live in the same city, yet our lives have taken such different paths. It's almost surreal. Yeah, but girl needs her gems though, right? Are you the gem-loving girl? No, you're a cat? Could have fooled me. Elegantly gazing at beautiful gemstones is a luxury only the rich can enjoy. Actually, anybody can look at them. It's so beautiful, just as I am. I mean, I could go to the store and look at them and be, wow, that's a rock. It's crazy, dude. You see that rock? It's like a rock, but it's like a pretty rock. Whoa, dude. I already talked to you. That's like, you tricked me last time into talking to you twice. You little trickster. I'm on to you. Maya always comes here to sell flowers whenever a new ship arrives at the harbor. Most of the people here are merchants, and merchants as a rule are, you know, bad people. That last earthquake certainly caught me by surprise. Earthquakes are very rare in Altago. Don't think anyone around here ever earthquake-proofs their house. Lady, these houses are made of wood and stone. None of them are earthquake-proof. I'm gonna be honest. When you're a trader, they say there's nothing quite as important as a firm, shrewd negotiation. I'd best make something that'll give him an extra boost of energy. Altago has fought Rome for a long time over trade rights in the Meadow Sea, but a treaty was signed 6 months ago. This suggests to me that the strength of the Dragon Knights was enough to turn the tides of war. I mean, maybe. Or maybe it was that time when the ocean got deleted. Maybe they were like, well, maybe we can just give them the rights because the ocean might not exist next month. Who knows? The ship you guys arrived on left the harbor just now. Captain had a message for you. Stay out of trouble. Or not, whatever. I'm getting far away from here. I hear once you hit the main roads, there are monsters galore, but here in the harbor, all is good. Waters around Altago are calm, so merchants can use the established trade routes without any fear. Now you may be wondering, you are hitting the button, yet nothing is happening. Now you may be thinking, that's kind of weird. I think I need to plug the controller in. I guess the battery has died. One second. I kind of knocked something down when I was trying to grab it. Alright. Woof. Small earthquake hit us a little while ago. Did you feel it? Altago hasn't had an earthquake in I don't even know how many years. Shook me up in more ways than one. I'm glad the ship got off okay. Traffic in and out of the harbor always makes me nervous. I haven't been that long since the war ended, you know? The Roman Altagian War lasted a whole 10 years and only ended 6 months ago. I think we're still all on edge. Dragon Knight's Naval Division is patrolling all the trade routes though, so I guess we're pretty safe. Anyone over here? Entrepreneurial types come here from all over the world hoping to strike it rich in the pearl of the Mado Sea. Altago's commerce laws promote trade with all of its natural resources. It's no wonder they all come here. I mean, maybe. I don't know. I'm just a guy who's rolling. I don't know nothing about that old politic business. I'm just here to roll. Zanzibar is just shameless. What a despicable man. If he has no plans to do business with the common folk, then he shouldn't have set up shop in the public square. I can't take watching those Dragon Knights acting all high and mighty. I don't care what heroic deeds they did. I could learn a thing or two about civility from Commander What's-His-Name. Even when people from Old Town open up a business in the square, things don't go so well. So considering I think the Flower Girl's doing pretty well, though I doubt flowers are very profitable. Actually, they're extremely profitable. There's not that much. I mean, we're not even talking about growing flowers. She's just going out there and plucking shit off the ground. That's like selling rocks. Who would spend a bunch of money for a rock? That's crazy. Huh. Never seen you before. From the looks of it, you must be from Europe. Do you not know that I only deal with big money? Only people I would talk to if they didn't have big money are cool guys who can walk in place. Yeah, if I could ever see someone like that who could just walk without moving, I'd give him all my money. But thankfully, for my own purse, this is future survival, I'm unable to see someone like that because I don't have good peripheral vision. There's no place for you. Get on out. Get on out of here. Get on, get. Dirty old woman is standing in front of our store. Better do something about her. She'll drive away our precious customers. Welcome to the number one business in all of Altago. You guys haven't even opened yet. Number one business in all of Altago. The luck medal. The bandit's glove. Yeah, spend all of your money to get more money. I mean, sounds like not a good get IMO. Thank you and come again. Master has expanded his business by doing whatever was necessary. He must have done many terrible deeds to get this firm this large, but it doesn't seem to weigh on his conscience any. His passion for money is commendable. No, it's not. Huh, there's a handling fee for renting a ship. That's not good. It's going to cut into my profits. The ship is used to transport cargo. Charging a modest handling fee is to be expected. And there will be a processing fee, a servicing fee, a fee for applying online, a fee for breathing my air. The white flower that young lady sells is apparently called a Selene flower. I'm told its scent can calm the heart. Are you the dirty commoner? Did we talk to you? Zanzibar firm is here, right? Heard they have medicine in here that can cure my husband. I'll go in and ask. Might not like the answer. Reverend Dalion was a former head priest at this temple. He was well respected by the people and a wonderful priest, but then for some reason they suddenly moved him to another parish and we were not allowed to talk about him anymore. However, he is no longer here. Thanks to the former head priest's virtue, we have many worshippers that come to give their offerings. How ironic is that his virtue is ensuring the continued existence of the temple only after his expulsion. How many times is it now that the princess has run away from the palace? Just what is Sigrun doing? Ah, it's you. We're going to meet with His Majesty. Keep it short. It's almost never heard of for civilians, foreigners no less, to be allowed to enter the palace freely. We don't want any strange rumors going around, so please exercise discretion when entering the palace. Bro, I don't care about your king, alright? He kind of seems like, not like an active asshole, but like an asshole by proxy. Because he doesn't do anything. Picked on a Titano, huh? I can tell you're not lying. That smell of blood on you, it's characteristic of strong monsters, typically Titanos. Still, even an entire platoon of Dragonites can barely take down a Titano down. Not bad. What do you mean, not bad? Oh yeah, you're about as good as the legendary warriors of our country. An entire platoon of them. Can't wait. Okay, we can go in here. Where are the people at? Coliseum is being used for training by the Dragon Knights. That means you should leave. Civilians may not enter. Step away. I'm not a civilian. I'm a real fucking G. What are you talking about? The Dragon Knights coming here to train is a good thing. Just imagine yourself as the guard of jail cells that are never used. You'd go mad. Quite mad. If no one were to come to breathe some energy into the Coliseum from time to time, you'd go crazy. I did. Those Dragon Knights just show up out of nowhere and start training. There's such a thing as preparations, you know? Damn it, I'll give him an earful later. Like, seriously, where's my, like, legendary sword? Please. Where'd it go? Unless, do you think Adol's, like, a good guy who, like, leaves all his legendary equipment behind because he doesn't want to be seen as, like, taking their cultural artifacts? I would buy that as an explanation. I would still think Adol's a little lame boy for doing it. Because, I mean, considering, once you fought like 5 gods, you have to assume that you're probably going to fight more. And you're really just doing a disservice to the world if you don't keep your legendary weapons with you. I hear Commander Raoul's Mentenants go out and do whatever they want as if they're untouchable. They even harass innocent citizens for fun. They're a menace. The General oversees every part of Altago's military, including the Dragon Knights and the Navy. The General always prioritizes the safety of the citizens. He is truly a man of honor. Nope, absolutely not. I don't believe it. The women of the Dragon Knights are expected to wield the bow and arrow at the least. Sigrun's skill with the bow is especially good. Exceptional, really. Oh, maybe that's a bow lady from the opening? Or maybe not. I don't know. She looked kind of young, but I guess that doesn't really mean anything. In anime land. Commander Guy's service during the war is most exemplary. Unfortunately, they couldn't give him any medals because no one could remember his name to write it down. The Romans saw how quickly his powerful blade cut through them, and they named him the Altingian Falcon. Can I steal this plate? I mean, you think anybody would miss it? It's probably doing more good for us so that we can sell it than it is sitting in someone's cabinet. Aren't you... You're the foreigners that recently visited the palace, no? You look suspicious snooping around. Stay out of our way, okay? We're really busy here. You are not Bow Lady. I wonder where Princess Aisha ran off to. I don't know. I didn't see her. Must be tough being the princess's personal guard. The princess has a knack for sneaking out of the palace. She never takes anything lightly, so I just hope she doesn't get sick from being stressed out all the time. Maybe Princess is the Bow Lady. I hear the princess snuck out of the palace again. Good for her. Well, I guess she's that age now. I understand why she'd want to get out and have some fun. Too many Dragon Knights and workers in the palace that are from commoner backgrounds. As a nobility, I can't stand it, because I establish my personality and self-worth over arbitrary feelings of superiority that were not earned, merely given to me by the fact that my great-great-great-grandfather/grandmother did something slightly important many years ago. Huh? Who's that? Who are you? Ah, I see. Must be those vagabonds His Majesty spoke of. Presumably the Prime Minister. I really don't follow his reasoning sometimes. We just recently agreed on a ceasefire with Rome, and now he greets some strange nobodies with open arms. The hell? No matter. General, as I said before, I'm leaving the matter to you. What Altago needs right now is commerce in the Meadow Sea. We can never be too wary of Rome, especially when it comes to safeguarding our trade ships. And we certainly cannot allow some nameless foreign drifters to wander about the country at a time like this. Bro, it's like a big country. You're really gonna like try and monitor every single person who lives in it? That seems kind of ridiculous. I mean, understood. However, I must have you know, my men may need to be dispatched elsewhere due to unforeseen situations. There is no guarantee. Yes, yes. All hard-headed fools, I say. The Majesty is no different. I'm not the only one who seeks to bring about prosperity in this land. The hell's that bozo's problem? Ahem. At all, I presume? His Majesty may have accepted you into our great kingdom, but you are still an outsider. I'd advise you to stay out of our internal affairs. I advise you to fuck off. Also, it is the duty of the Dragon Knights to serve and protect this great nation. Now, you may be thinking, so far the Dragon Knights have... all you've seen them do is accost a random young woman. So maybe we're not really doing that very well. I cannot allow you to do whatever you please within these borders. Yeah, how dare you stop us from, like, potentially kidnapping a lady and then doing horrible things. They're a scary bunch. Who the hell are they? Counselor to His Majesty Prime Minister Orbis and General Drayson, head of the Dragon Knights. Tis I, anime boy here. Oh, it's you, the guy. You're the Prime Minister and the Military General here. I guess that would account for their air of superiority. Prime Minister Orbis is also Commander Raud's father. Yeah, I kind of... For a second, I was like, I thought that was Raud. I was like, man, he's looking kind of weird. Because he has the rectangular face. I'm sure you can see the resemblance. I actually can for once. You mean that jackass who arrested us for no reason? Arrogance must run in their family, not to mention stupid eyebrows and stupid rectangular face. I mean, Dogi, your face is fine. I mean, Indeed. So, you took longer than I expected to return. Fuck you. Could it be that you actually found something in the shrine? Bro, don't make fun of me, alright? I'm a god gamer. I'd like to see you beat the turtle faster at my level and without using items, Commander Anime Boy. It would appear you did. His Majesty is waiting. You should report to him at once. Why don't you report to these hands? He sacrifices our domestic affairs in favor of heightened commerce. I do understand the need, but he goes too far. Why create a financially prosperous kingdom if no one lives there to appreciate it? Lady, they're not going to invade your country. They were fighting over trade rights. You're fine. I heard quite the clink and clatter coming from the princess's room earlier. I think she snuck out the window again. Every time she does that, she leaves a trail of debris in her wake. So now, while she's out, it's time to clean. Seems pretty normal to me. Ah, you've returned. We're taking longer than expected, so I was becoming a bit worried. Did you discover anything? Bro, there was a big turtle. He had 4,000 HP. How much damage do you do, King Kaimarl? I want you to go fight the turtle. See how long it takes your ass. Adol allegedly explained to the king what happened at the shrine. Allegedly, Adol spoke, but no records survived to prove whether or not he actually said anything. Interesting. That's Atano, so close to Altago City. My apologies, Your Majesty. Seems our investigation was not thorough enough. Really, shouldn't these guys be losing their shit over us soloing the turtle? I mean, I guess technically we had Dogi helping us, but like, duoing the turtle? I feel like it takes an entire platoon of trained super soldiers to take one out. Adol strolls in with a regular ass sword, kills it. People should be like, oh my god, do you want to become like king? Do you want all the money in the entire kingdom because you're so cool? There's nothing more you could have done. We do not know where it came from, but I assume the earthquake had something to do with it. A glowing stone monument, a mysterious voice. Not to mention a power stronger to bring down a Tatana with one blow. Well, I mean, we had already softened him up by like 90%. You have any explanation? Not quite, but I do have a guess. At all, that power that dwells in you. It may have something to do with the dragons. Your Majesty, that's... dragons! What do you mean by that? Is it related to the dragon energy that Altagian weapons have? Dragon energy is a bit of a misnomer. It refers to the energy which circulates throughout the country of Altago and is not directly connected with dragons. Yet we do have a legend here involving actual dragons. Everyone does, you're not special. Which states that these dragons are godlike beings. Regrettably, there are not many alive today who know of this. Adol, have you fought dragon? Yeah, you fight a dragon in Oath and Felgano. You fight dragons in any of the other games? Probably? I'd assume you fight the ice dragon in Oath and Felgana. I remember that one. You fight a dragon in Ys 1 and 2? I don't think so. Dragon Knights derive their name from this very legend, however. Dragons are symbolic of the power that blankets this land, after all. I'm not really sure I get it. Basically, you're saying that this dragon energy is now an Adol? Well, one cannot be sure. I have no idea whether the dragons actually exist, or maybe they once did, but then later disappeared. The power to bring down a Tatana with just the two of you. I can think of no other possible explanation. I mean, seriously, his ass was kind of grass prior to the one-shotting. That is true. Tatanas are creatures that take dozens of our Dragon Knights to bring down. You still have definitely received powers surpassing those of any normal human. Well, Adol did. Dogi's just a guy. This is crazy. Why would a power like that choose Adol? Silly question given often this kind of thing happens. But still, they don't know that he's killed 8 gods. Yes, the number will keep increasing probably. Perhaps it is destiny. Adol, I do not know if the power that dwells in you is in fact from the dragons. I can introduce you to someone who is quite knowledgeable in the legend. Would you be interested? Nah. I don't know. Perhaps you need more time. Very well. Good work out there. If you decide you would like to know more about the dragons, please come to speak to me anytime. I will be here. I mean, I was saying that like I assumed you were going to like tell me anyway. I thought this was a why don't you go see my kid May type of question. Where you just keep asking me over and over until I relent. I guess I can save. I don't know exactly what happened, but a brief respite seems wise. Stands to reason that a man's body would falter if using such power. Resting will do you good. We're all set for a day. Good work. If you decide you would like to know more about the dragons, please come speak to me anytime. Alright, fine. Sorry. I thought you were just gonna be like, don't be like that. Why don't you go see my kid May? While the legend has passed down throughout all of Altago, perhaps the village most informed about it would be Shanoa. Shanoa. Yeah, Shanoa, that seems fun. Shanoa? It's a village that continues to preserve our ancient traditions. It lies southeast from the plains. Eldris Fatima, who governs the village, is well versed in the legend of the dragons. Also said the village has an ancient altar dedicated to one of the dragons they revere. Like the one we found at that shrine? That I do not know. However, I believe it will be a good place to start regardless. Guy. Quill, paper, quill. Yes, Your Majesty. This just says, can you pick me up a Big Mac with large fries? Yes, get to it. Come. I must eat, then I will tell you. I will give you the real letter. Should make it easier to speak with the Eldris. Take it with you. Adol thanked the king. No need to thank me. I am personally curious to know more about these dragons myself. If the Dragon Knights were of The Prime Minister poisoned me. Your Majesty. Do not worry, it's only a small fit. It has subsided. Your Majesty, you must limit the time you spend on official business. If anything would happen to you, the Kingdom of Altago would... Well, I don't know, we'd probably just keep going on like we have been. You don't really do anything. Enough. I have already given a large portion of my duties to you and the Prime Minister. Not as if this illness can be cured. Allow me at least this much. Understood, Your Highness. Are you alright? Please excuse me, I did not mean to frighten you. I am currently fighting an illness. Yes, leprosy. You are all probably infected by being in my near presence. It is a malady particular to Altago. It is not infectious, so there's no need to worry. Back to the matter at hand, the road to Shanoa is long. And there are many beasts outside the city walls. Be careful on your journey. Yes, a dreadful case of incuratus. I'm afraid there is no cure. No work would get done were I to call upon someone every time this occurred. Your Majesty, you've been suffering these attacks more often lately. You mustn't exert yourself. I didn't take to you to be so prone to worry. Even the Altingian Falcon can be rattled on occasion, it would seem. There's no time for jest, Your Majesty. That nickname has no bearing on the situation in any way. Plus, I hate birds. They're always up chirping when I'm trying to sleep, or on my damn windowsill going, chirp, 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 chirp. Bro, it's 2 in the morning. Go the fuck to sleep. This is what he thinks, not me. There is no need to worry about His Majesty. His illness is not immediately dire. Shanoa village is to the south of the plains, just beyond the forest. The woods are rather maze-like, and its creatures unique. I suggest you prepare well for them. What do you mean maze-like? There's trees. You just go straight. Come on, Dad. Do you have any idea what a pain in the ass he is? He's from the slums, and he dares out like he's my equal. That dude, that guy, that the king keeps around, yes. His Majesty trusts him deeply as well. If you want to establish supremacy over him, I can negotiate with Drayson to allow you more chances of personal accomplishment within the Dragon Knights. No, that's not what I mean. I don't want to outrank him or show him up. I want to kick his ass. Good luck with that. Surely you jest. That man, together with Drayson, drove back an entire Roman armada. He will not fall so easily. Besides, every tool has a specific purpose only it can perform. Like you're useless. You're kind of like a butter knife. Only ever used in one particular purpose, but even then a regular knife will do, and plus it can do other things much cooler than simply slather on butter. What time are we at? We're at 30 minutes. Is this the princess? What's with this girl? Go on me, I don't want Siron to find me. Ah. You're being kidnapped. Stop resisting. Stop it! Well, none of my business. Maya, what are you doing here? And who's this? Yeah, looks like you got blonde hair. I'm pretty sure Bow Girl had blonde hair, or blondish orange hair, or something like that. I don't know, I don't remember. I don't have any short-term or long-term memory. Wait, red hair? I see now, you must be that adventurer or whatever. Waste of time, why'd I bother invite these nobodies to the palace? I mean, they're just... You got something to say? No, not especially, it's just, what's with the outfit? Excuse me? Look, do you know who I mean, listen, you better not do anything suspicious while you're in Altago, you got that? 7-pointed Prime Minister's always give me such a headache. Bah! You been bod? I said stop! Do you know who this girl is? Teach her some manners. What was that all about? That girl, she's definitely hiding something. Well, whatever, not my problem. Maya, you should be careful when you're talking to strangers. It might be dangerous, you know? I'll just take that as a yes. pretty sure it was actually a vile slur. Speaking of which, maybe we should go visit Tia for heading out to Shinoa. She helped us out a great deal. Wouldn't hurt to thank her again. General's busy lately with all the extra work from the Prime Minister. I don't know how he handles it. I think it's only because the General is so strict even with himself that he can do what he does. Also, he has no accountability and just lets people run wild, apparently. Okay, can't go to the naval base, so we can't talk to the General. After the new head priest was appointed, the Tritheus temple in the city changed. Maybe it's because he comes from a noble background. I don't know. I just don't like him. Tritheism was much better when the former head priest was here. There are many worshippers that come to give their offerings. It's ironic. It is ironic. Yes. You know, people from Old Town open up a business in the square. Things don't go so well. So considering I think that Flower Girl is doing pretty well. Okay. You guys all have the same dialogue. Well, actually, maybe you don't. Ah. Lion seems to be working hard. He's always so energetic. I buy flowers from this little girl quite often. I started thinking lately that maybe I should try growing some myself. The flower seeds are small and hard to see, so I haven't had much luck finding them. Can't go out to the plains to gather them because of all the monsters, so I'm fresh out of ideas. Are you travelers, perchance? Quest me, lady. Do you mind finding some seeds for me? It's not urgent, so perhaps you could just keep an eye out for them? Or you can find seeds when harvesting fruits and flowers. I'll pay you or whatever. Beautiful flower seeds. Maybe? I have no clue. What seeds are you gonna give me? I don't see any. Okay. You got me. Seeing this little girl smile makes you want to buy something from her. She's quite the salesman. Nah, she's a little guilt tripper. You got some store-bought seeds for me? Unfortunately, Big Monster gave me no money, so we're still rather poor. Whew, finally, crossing the plain sure is a hassle these days. This is the first time seeing a longma cart. I know what you're thinking. Longma carts are pulled by tamed longmas in order to travel swiftly from one destination to another. These guys here are longmas. The one's on the right is Snowball, the one on the left is Santa's helper. Cute, ain't they? You may be wondering, what the hell is a Santa? I don't know, dude. I saw a child wearing a cape running into the tavern. This is a bit suspicious, don't you think? I just report this to the Dragon Knights. Yeah, stupid cape people. Always running around with their capes and causing troubles and being rambunctious. I the merchants visit this tavern sometimes as well. Hope I can get some information like this. Looks like a sore thumb here. What's she up to? Obviously, there's a girl selling flowers. She's I don't know, like a lady or something. Are you this one or the other one? You were this one. Do you? Greatly indebted to you. No, you needn't be. Just leave the delivery to me. Thank you for everything. Hello, my name's Green. As you can probably tell, based on all my greenery. Ah, Adol and Togi. I'm not like an ancient priestess or nothing. A little strange looking, that one. His name is Dalion. He's like a doctor around here. Oh. He used to be a priest at the temple in the city. But now he's working hard at the Old Town Sanctuary to come up with medicine to keep us all healthy. I'm also pretty good with herbs, so I try and help him out whenever I can. I see. Must be more than just pretty good if a doctor trusts you that much. And that's kind of you to say. I almost forgot. I need to check the schedule for the next Longma cart. Medicine absolutely wants to be delivered to Shinoa this go around. Shinoa? As in the village in the woods? Yes, it's rather far from here, so I take the Longma cart there several times a month. Huh. Hey Adol, what should we do? Adol explained to Tia that he will be going to Shinoa and offered to deliver the medicine for her. You're headed to Shanoa? You've only just recovered. Didn't you know? Adol and I are made of steel. Plus, if we touch the magic rock outside, we instantly heal our wounds. We're going there anyway, so please, let us take our package for you. Okay, I accept. Thank you. Tia's medicine. Please give it to Eldris Fatima. And, don't push yourself too hard, okay? Lady, I'm on Nightmare and I hate items. We're fucking past that. I hear Shanoa Forest has become quite dangerous of late. Delivery from Tia. Take the main road to the east and head to the forest. Sorry to make you do this when you've only just recovered. Please be careful. You know me, careful's my middle name. I'm a big believer in Rule 1, you only die if you are killed. You just gotta remember that, and you will never perish, probably. Once the cargo's loaded, I'm off to Sagram. I'd have a thriving business, but the rate things are going, these poor boys won't get any rest at all. Word to the rise, be careful of monsters in and around the caves. Or don't, I don't really care if you die, you filthy foreigner. Who was in here? Oh, this is the gym guy? My daughter's always talking about rocks. Oh, rock this, rock that. I'll rock you upside the head. I'll rock'em sock'em your robot. I always comes here to sell flowers whenever a new ship arrives. Yep, Well, I suppose we'll head out for a little bit. Well, let's talk to Guy. There's the Tano near the main roads. It's an herbivore that's usually gentle, but it's still a Tano. Once it's mad, there's little you can do but run. Sure you want to heed my warning, but for your own good, I warn you, do not go anywhere near it for any reason. Now, I wonder if that's something we could reasonably fight, or if it's like, hey, there's a big monster, come back and fight it later. But yeah, I keep forgetting I don't have to save there. Yeah, probably not too much need to fight. Well, what were our quests again? We need some seeds? That might be from the forest area. I don't really think there were any fruits or nothing around here. It was just wood and rocks. Dogi, you're not getting in there, buddy. Dogi, my skill leveled up. Dogi, you see that? My skill. It's even more powerful. I cannot jump. Dogi, I don't know how to jump anymore. Dogi, the ancient knowledge. I no longer have the ability. I'm trying to think, is this like... I mean, you can't jump in the first two Ys games. You can jump in Oath and Felghana, at least. You can jump in Ys 4, I'm pretty sure. At least the remake. Don't know about Ys 5. You can jump in 6, yeah. This is like the only game we've played that we can't jump in. Aside from the first two. Which I'm not really... I mean, I do like jumping in games, but... the jump attack stuff in like the last game was kind of annoying anyway, so... I'm not too bent out of shape about it. Yeah, get his ass. Is this the way I'm supposed to go, or is this where that big monster's at? Yeah, this is the big mon- yeah, I ain't fighting that shit. That thing's too big. His rather prodigious size answers my question for me. He's a one-horned monster. Ball. I mean, I could do that. I could also not... I mean, 34,000 HP. I mean... Yes. Theoretically, it's like 8 times more HP than the boss we just fought. But, like, I don't know. I'm kind of a gamer. So, I mean, I feel like I could beat him easily on my first try without taking any damage. But I feel like that would embarrass most people watching if I were to accomplish such a feat on my first try easily without even breaking a sweat. So I'm not going to do it because, you know, I respect the people who watch these videos too much, you know? Not because, like, there's any chance I would possibly get immediately one-shot or nothing. Because that just doesn't sound like me. I can't carry anymore. Doggy, my pockets are full of sundries. Doggy, we got a mine, Doggy. Doggy, we got a mine. And eventually, buddy, we may even craft. I don't know, man. Games are crazy these days. You never know what they might ask you to do. I don't know what we're talking about. I'm just here killing flamingos. Just for the fun of it. Just because I like the way it makes me feel to see the... Ah, fuck, get me out of here. Ah! Doggy, Doggy, help. Doggy. Doggy, they did 100 damage, Doggy. So, Doggy, we seem to have come at an impasse. Oh, also, I may need to end this video in a second. 1 second. Oh yeah, I actually might need to like leave now. Okay, we're at like 40 minutes at least, so a decent amount of time. In between videos, we might get a level and buy items because those enemies freaking hurt. Is that where it's supposed to go? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. Actually, no, maybe we can go down this way instead. Yeah, we can. All right, well, we'll explore more next time. I can't read it, but alrighty. I'm XtraCheese87. Stay tuned for the next part. And bye, guys.